This is Shaun Sport in podcast form.
Time to catch up with the big man from the purple team, the Fremantle Dockers, Sean Darcy. And if you saw Sean last week play, it was like
was a
an adult
masterclass.
playing in the under-8s competition.
Yes.
He was that dominant and just absolutely tore the Gold Coast apart, and therefore the Fremantle Dockers won.
He really has come into his own since joining our team, hasn't he?
Yeah, because he was no good last year when he won the first and best.
Yeah, that's right. He embarrassed himself last year, but this year,
What a loser.
with the wind beneath your wings, Darcy.
Yeah, you killed him last week.
Yeah,
Did you feel bad for the opposition ruckman?
No, not really. We weren't playing too good in the first half, so we were just focusing on.
Yeah, you
playing some
engineered a good
footy.
comeback story, didn't you?
So
Yeah.
did you think to yourself, these guys who play in the midfield with me, Andy Brayshaw, Caleb Sarong, they're doing they're not good enough, right? So I'll just get every ball out of the ruck and just kick it our way because fair dinkum.
It was
These
just,
small blokes are rubbish.
Yeah, it's a little bit of that when you grab it out of the ruck. It's a lot of positioning with the mids as well. So if you throw a few hits out wide, the mids get a bit reaction, and then the in close contest is really a bit easier.
Nathan's got no idea what you're talking
No.
about.
I've got a football question.
Here we go.
Which is
Brace
been
yourself.
handy because we've got a footballer in here.
Yeah.
So when the game's happening, right, and the action's up one side of the oval, and you're just standing there with the person that you're playing on, do you just talk to them? Like, what happens?
Not really.
No, so you don't like. Do you don't like? Oh, so what are you doing this weekend?
Not really. No.
So that never happened.
What about
No,
the full forward? Do you reckon the full forward and the full backward?
Well, when I was playing on Griff, he just chatted to me the whole time.
Oh, yeah,
so-
but you were mates already. Yeah.
I'm not really a talker. I find weird talking out there. And apparently, like older opposition do it to distract you, to get you off
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah,
so
right.
I
Yeah,
had
right.
Shane Mumford.
So there's no
Maxwell,
one
and
generally
all them.
out there having a bit of a catch up.
Some people do. Some people love it. Like
Sean,
just chat.
did you?
No, I was more like angry when I was on the field. But I will say that Ryan Crowley was known as the best tagger in the competition for years. You guys know Crowley.
Yes.
And everyone thought he was just into people all the time and nasty and all this. He wasn't. He was the one that was talking
the
to
opposite.
Because it kind of disarms them a bit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
like,
kind
then-
of forget that you're playing footy and you're just sitting around having a chat.
oh,
Yeah.
what are you watching on Netflix?
Yeah, all
Yeah.
that stuff.
I'm watching Beef. Is it good? Yeah, it's good. Oh, shit the ball.
Yeah, exactly. You've got it. You've got it.
Maybe you are a footballer after all, Nathan.
Footy brain.
Big game on Friday night. The Friday night slot hasn't been too good for Freo over the journey.
Not really, no. But I think the last time we played, we played North earlier last year, and we went all right. So hopefully, tomorrow we have a packed out crowd with a Freo army, and off we go.
And it's the Len Hall match, yeah?
It is the Len Hall round, so yeah.
So the
Encourage
Anzac
everyone,
observance.
encourage everyone to get down. It's a really, really good spectacle going before the game. So, yeah.
Freo do a really good job
Yeah,
of
they
that.
do
It is
really.
actually really well executed, yeah.
Are you confused by the tackling interpretation at the moment? Because people are getting suspended left, right and centre. Or is it pretty clear, just don't smash someone's head into the ground?
I'm pretty confused, yeah.
But it's
Like
harder for
sometimes.
him because when his hands are down by his waist, he's hitting people's heads.
Exactly. No, it is a good question. I am genuinely confused. I'm sitting there half the time just like, is that a free kick or is that a suspension? Is it holding the ball? Like,
Do you get a briefing from the umpires at any point about
they
their
just-
interpretation of the rules?
a little bit, but the game's it's such a chaotic game that you don't really know where the ball's going to bounce. And then
Yes.
when you're trying to break a tackle, it's pretty hard. Like the
Yes.
strong men that they're trying to break tackles, so you got to use a bit of force to take them down. So yeah, it is a bit confusing at the moment. So hopefully we get a bit explanation.
clarity.
Would be nice.
Hey, Daz, have you ever been on the dating apps?
No,
No.
I have been, but I'm not anymore.
Can you remember what you wrote for your bio? Do you remember what you...
No, I don't reckon I wrote a bio.
He didn't need to, just him and his jumper.
He just lets the Hemsworthness of him do the story. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Just him standing next to Fifey.
What is
That one did work.
is there a fourth Hemsworth? Possibly. You're looking at him.
How many photos did you put up? And that's a good question. Would you put up a photo, when you first start, you go, this is me and Fifey. Does that get you a couple of bites?
Yes!
I reckon it would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you?
I reckon it did.
So you put up a photo? You put up
Nah,
a
not with
photo?
Fifey. Not with Fifey.
Yeah. So
Just you and the lads.
just
and
you
the
with
boys.
like a nice party shirt on
Yeah,
or something like
something
that.
like that.
Like with the dog? With the dog?
I don't have a dog.
Yeah. Oh no, but like
Did you
Do you want to borrow my dog?
I used to have a housemate who had a nice Rottweiler that I took some
yeah.
photos with that worked all right.
Because normally guys like to hold up a big fish, but because of your size, your fish has to be a dolphin.
It's always a little small. I He
might
wasn't
be
holding up
frowned
a whale.
Well, Darcy, it's going to be a cracker against the Western Bulldogs. Marcus Bontempelli are going bananas.
Yep.
You guys, Justin was saying that he feels like you're on the cusp of turning, but also that fast starts are important, and sometimes you're trying to play too perfect. Is that a conversation you've had?
Yeah, we call it don't squeeze the fish too hard. So, when you're trying to catch a fish, you don't want to
I've
grab
talked to
it.
Nathan about that a few times. What's
So-
your
Because when you squeeze
interpretation
it
of that?
hard, it
So
pops out of your hand.
Yeah, if you squeeze it too hard, it pops out of your hand. So we feel like when you try too much.
It's a great analogy.
It doesn't work. So footy's not perfect. There's going to be mistakes. That's
Relax
what
a
we're
little.
trying to relax a little.
Don't squeeze the
Fish too hard.
We've had that. We've had don't. What about somebody's eating through a fence?
It looks like that looks like they can eat corn through a picket fence.
Yes.
Means you've got big buck teeth.
Yeah, right. There you
Learned a
go.
lot this week.
Yeah. Well, we replace what people learn, and also people have been learning about the eclipse all morning.
Yes.
How are you excited about
Yeah,
the eclipse?
so excited.
Yeah,
So
what are you
excited.
doing
Yeah.
for the eclipse?
Yeah, well, he's the closest to it.
Have you got yourself some eclipse glasses?
No, I
No,
haven't.
you
I'll
just
do
gotta-
that on the way back.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Pop into Eclipse Glasses World.
.com.
Hey,
Yeah.
I got a question, right? I got a question.
Yeah,
There we go.
So, if the eclipse was happening, like say if there was a football game happening in Exmouth and the eclipse was happening at that same time, say an AFL match, would they stop the match because of an eclipse? Because when people are marking the ball, you're not
Yeah,
supposed to look up.
that's right.
Would you have to safety stop the
Well,
match?
they'd have to turn their
What do
lights
you
on
think?
for the minute that it's out.
Kick the ball along the ground the whole
Yeah.
time.
That's a
What about
really
that?
good question.
What do you think? Do you reckon they would
I-
stop
Is that really a good question?
Is that a good question, everyone?
I think, Nathan, because they
okay.
know about the eclipses happening well in advance, they would just schedule
but
it around.
it's one of those secret sneak
It's a
ones.
secret.
Here we go.
Stealth eclipse that
the
nobody
sneaky
knew about.
eclipses, you idiot. Become a book, Natalie. Jeez, mate. All right, so we'd stop the game.
Yeah, health and safety would
Yeah.
say that.
Stop it.
I think they'd schedule it so it
like
happened
I
at
said,
half
you kick the ball
time.
along the ground the whole time until the
Yeah.
eclipse passes.
Yeah,
Because it's
no
only
high
going for
balls.
52 seconds or something.
Yeah.
Not all of them. Some of them are more.
Yeah, some of them are more, Sean.
This isn't a stat. This is a
Well,
short
okay.
eclipse.
Have you learned anything about eclipses over the last couple of
What's
days?
normally a sneaky eclipse? Are they longer or shorter?
A sneaky eclipse will be a sneaky eclipse is a minute 30 less.
Than the
Thank you,
X
Dr.
amount?
Nathan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Anyway.
Thanks for
Got it
coming
now.
in, Darcy.
No worries. Thanks, guys.
We'll just bring this to an end, I think. Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck. Have an absolute
Appreciate
ripper. Keep up the good work, mate. Killing it.
You're a superstar.
I'm so proud of you.
Shaun Sport is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.